like for example, the Buddha, yeah, the Buddha and the Shaolin monks, this, that, rah. The myths I'm talking about is this. When I see Chinese people training and like Taekwondo or this and that, and they're teaching you to flow. You see, this is the problem. Back in the day, you see the art of war. They say the art of war was written by Sun Tzu, but when you think about what the Akans called fighting or warring, they called it entokwa. Do not throw stupidly. Do not throw just like that. That means they were versatile. They were versed in the art of war. They knew how to fight. They knew tactics. Do you see what I mean? So in the art of war, you don't throw lightly, you don't throw stupidly. So watch this. When you see, say for example, in India, and you see the what they call the gods, and people will imitate them. So for example, the god will be like this. So when people are doing relaxing exercise in yoga, for example, they'll be like this, and they'll be like this, and they'll be, it's a myth. Let me tell you why it's a myth. They didn't do that. They actually were tensing, because get this, I'm telling you, when you tense like this, yeah, you're actually giving no direction. You're tensing your every muscle in you. But you can be very specific, because every muscle in you needs to be individually trained. So let me be very specific for you, yeah? That is training. One, I'm training every muscle because I'm tensing everywhere, but I'm further training one particular individual muscle. I switch to that, the same thing, but I have to keep the tension. I switch to that, the same thing, but I have to keep the tension. I switch to that, the same thing, I have to keep the tension. They were not just like this. They were actually tensed, because get this, even if you're trying to bring the Zen, which is relaxation, you see muscles, yeah? The only way to actually relax your muscle is to actually tense it and then release it. And the longer the tense, the harder the tense, the more relaxing the muscles become when you release them. So understand this, the Buddha is not just doing this, yeah? The Buddha is not just doing this, yeah? The Buddha is actually doing this. The Buddha is pressing air. But so controlled that you think the Buddha is just like this. You think the Buddha is just like this. But again, like I told you, these are points. These are all points. Yeah, these are points. These are points and pressures to press that help to heal everything, that connect everything. So if the Buddha does this, yeah, if the Buddha does this, puts each finger to each finger, the Buddha is not just sat there like this. He's actually pressing each pressure point, and he's holding and taking in. I'm trying to be in the camera angle. The longer you hold that for, the harder you hold it for. When you release, you will feel the Zen, because you're bringing together earth, water, air, and sun. You're actually mixing them. Your muscles, your earth, water, air, and sun, they're not sat on separate angles. They're mixed. Do you see what I mean? Your earth is not here, your water here, your air, your sun here, and your air here. No, they're mixed. Boom. So you need to mix them to get them to be healthier. So to mix them, the muscles have to be active. Yeah, the Buddha was not just doing this. Yeah, he was actually pushing the pressure points that these two do. The Buddha was not just doing this, again, pushing the pressure points at different levels. Because the muscle goes in different angles. And you're going to feel little twitches where these pressure points are meant to connect to. And they start from there. Yeah? 5 on that side, 5 on that side. Do you see what I mean? Good. Now, let's talk about another one.